Radical.
Got some pretty big sports news if what I'm reading here is correct. And if it's not, well, blame Rick Butcher, who is the source for this. Apparently, Steph Curry has been reaching out to Kevin Durant about a possible reunion. Now, that's not his public statements. I think he said something along the lines of, well, we're good right now. But, he showered some praise upon Durant and whatnot. Apparently, the catalyst is actually, oddly, LeBron James. Steph Curry wants to surpass LeBron James and get a fifth title. So, my thoughts on this is, if it is to be believed, and I say breaking news, but, please call me out in the comment section if I'm wrong, or Rick Butcher is wrong. So it'd be another Rick that was wrong. Well, if this happens, if Kevin Durant goes to the Warriors and they don't wind up, gutting their roster, meaning if they don't give up Wiggins and Poole, if they give up Wiggins, who is their biggest defender, and Poole, who some would argue they don't need, but I think they'd probably definitely need the contributions of Poole. If they give up Wiggins and Poole, then I don't know if it's clear cut. But if they give up Wiggins and Wiseman and Kuminga or Moody possibly, maybe like one, not superstar, but one person that's on the bubble of being a star, and then two role players, and maybe some future picks for Durant, then, yeah, I would say it's pretty easily they're going to be the favorites, especially now that DeAndre Ayton, I think, is going to be leaving the Suns. So you don't really have to worry about the Suns. There's a lot of actually news to report. One other thing before I get back into what I started out with. Donovan Mitchell apparently might be going to the Knicks, which makes a lot of sense, and I think that's one preferred destination for him. They already got rid of Gobert, so I think they're in rebuild mode. And Westbrook, there's really no news to report about Westbrook. I will say that him and LeBron were on opposite ends. Did I mention that before? They're not really talking. LeBron wants to get Kyrie from the Nets. Well, I don't know if that's going to happen because I promise I'll get back to what I started with, okay? But just let me get this out here. I don't think that's going to happen because apparently what the Nets want for Kyrie, if they get and have to take on Westbrook, is 2 future first-round picks from the Lakers. I don't think the Lakers want to give up 2 first-round picks, and apparently LeBron, I think he's pushing for Irving, and he might be playing a game of chess with them, basically saying, hey, I got 1 more year left on my contract. If you don't get Irving, then maybe I leave after 1 year. So, yeah, lots of interesting things all around the league happening right now. But back to the Curry-Durant thing. So, I don't know how this would be seen. If Durant goes to the Warriors, would it be more of a weak move on his part or more of a weak move on Curry's part? I guess Curry's thinking, hey, I done proved, I don't know if he had like a lot of haters, but he proved people wrong in the fact that he could lead a team to a championship. He was the clear MVP of that series. So if he gets Durant, I mean, do they just share like credit for getting a ring each? I still think it would be a very weak move on the part of both men. They would be seen as Mickey Mouse rings. But what if he stays there for more than 1 year? I mean, oh my goodness. If Durant goes to the Warriors for the next 4 years and he stays healthy, which is a concern, he has had some health concerns, and everyone stays healthy, hell, even if he's not 100% healthy, let's say he's there for half the playoffs, then you could be looking at a dominance that the Warriors will have, the level even Michael Jordan and the Bulls did not have.